Welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, comment. You hit the thanks button. Don't forget Monday night, 8 to 9, live chat on YouTube, talking about Commanders and all things Washington, D.C. So bring your questions. We'll talk again. All right, so the narrative I wanted to talk about today was Ron Rivera. I'm a little guilty of it. I think a lot of media is guilty of it, where we all say he's got to save his job this fall. You know, this is it for him if he doesn't get it done right. And that may be true. It may be not. I think it's a little early to throw dirt on his grave, and so I have to back off my own inclination to say that, because it's something that we think about. You know, America, we're always going forward. I mean, we can't stop for 2 seconds to appreciate anything. We got to keep going forward. And that's what plays into this kind of a narrative and a media frenzy. And suddenly it's like everybody thinks it's just true. And it's not necessarily true. Now, what we know is new owners will have this team this season. And at the end of it, they're going to look at it and decide what changes do they want to make, including on the football staff. Well, and that's going to be largely dependent upon what this season comes up as, which, you know, it looks like a 500 season, tough division. 3 of the teams went to the playoffs last year. That's hard. You know, it's hard to move up when you have that. And I think they all did decently drafting too, so nobody blew it on there. So it's got to be a good season. If it's a mediocre season, well, the new owners could look at it and say, he's got 1 year left on his contract. We can just eat it and move on. You know, or maybe they feel like, well, let's give him another chance. Maybe they feel it's okay. I think it's all still has to be played out and not something that everybody automatically assumes will happen. I don't know, 50-50 maybe, but, you know, this whole thing about, well, if they start 1-4, he's fired. I don't see that. I don't see new owners making that kind of change right away, because you can only look worse. You want us to just struggle, let Ron take the heat for everything, and then they can figure it out later. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Remember, Monday, 8 to 9 Eastern. I'll see you on the YouTube chat. Thanks for coming.